Alright gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures episode 144. At least, I think that's what we're on? Yes, 144. Okay, just had to double check. Let's jump in, shall we? Let's not waste any time. Let me close out of some things on my phone real quick. Yes. Make sure there's no updates. Okay. And we're in. Alright, so last time we played, we were finishing up some loose ends in the Eastern Plaguelands. Seems like this is an elite quest, though. Oof. Don't like that. So it seems like his shield is here, and his Librum is all the way up here. Well, let's fly back out to Light's Hope Chapel. I'll probably pause as we fly, and we'll resume when we get to Light's Hope, because we have a couple quests to turn into Nathanos, Blightcaller. We got to go back to the Mound of Dirt. I got to go back to Tyrion, and then we'll head back to the Western Plaguelands and try this elite quest. So,
how may I be of service?
Michael, take me out to Light's Hope, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright gamers, we are back. Just touched down in Light's Hope Chapel. First things first, I think we're gonna go talk to Nathanos, and then head to the Mound of Dirt, and then we'll go talk to Tyrion. After that, we'll head back over to the Western Plaguelands, and look to do this elite quest. While we're heading over to Nathanos and Tyrion over here, we'll swing by Khorne's Cross / the Infectus Scar and pick up Warduk's Shattered Sword, the remains of his sword. I have this like lumbar support piece. Well, it's really two pieces on my chair that like you can slide up and down on the back and adjust where the lumbar support was, or is, excuse me. And for the past like 3 or 4 months, one of the sides was stuck, and it was just like killing my back because it was one side was high and then one side was low, and it just was very uncomfortable to sit in for more than like 20 or 30 minutes. I would find myself taking a lot of breaks, and today I finally just got fed up with it. Not today, but literally just like, right before I started recording this episode. And I just finally like took the chair apart for a bit and kind of troubleshooted it and fixed it. And let me tell you, it feels a million times better on my back. It's crazy. So okay, we have the Infectus Scar here. I'm not sure if I need to go down into the actual crevasse or if it's on the outside, so probably gonna pull Rich Thorium down in the actual crevasse. Okay, it's looking like I might actually have to go down into the crevasse, but that's okay. I was about to say, I knew I had a safe vault there just from our reduced damage from fall damage perk. It's a little 4-piece right there. Let's also throw in some fresh poisons. Right. Spectral corpses. So these must be like remnants of the battle. The same that we saw underneath the lake. There's his blade, or at least a shattered piece of it. And that cleansed the land. That's pretty cool. Like lore-wise. Alright, living decay. How can I get out of here? I started recording this episode so late. I was supposed to start at like 11, and then I wanted to take a shower because I was like, it's a little cold and a shower would, warm me up. That'd be nice. And then I wound up making a little tea. And then my allergies have been really bad, so I was kind of working on that, and then got a little distracted with some other stuff, and all of a sudden it's like 12:30, and I'm like, well, I could probably still get an episode in. I don't have to work until 11 tomorrow, so. But at the same time, I'm tired already, so it's like, just because the cold weather, it's been very cold recently, and I don't know. That just takes it out. Plus, recently it was daylight savings, so I think I lost an hour because it's been getting dark at like 5 o'clock. Classic winter time. It's dark by 5 o'clock, and it's just depressing because it's cold and dark, and yeah, so it'll probably just be a clean hour tonight because it's gonna go kind of late for me. But again, I don't have to work until a little later tomorrow, so not too worried about it. But I am already pretty tired, so the energy's not gonna be crazy for this episode. Tell you what, let's go to the dirt mound first, and then we'll go to Nathanos and then Tyrion, swing down, start working on heroes. I forgot we had to kill 30 plague bats. Oh. The Undercroft. Okay. Mound of dirt. This chest buried here is securely locked. Hamia's chest is opened. We get the Hamia's Slayer and Hamia's Cloak. It's a pretty cool looking cloak. The Slayer, it's solid damage. It's not a good stat stick, but it does have a bleed baked into it, and it looks pretty cool, honestly. You get both, so I'll probably wind up keeping the Slayer for now, but sell the cloak. Let's go ahead and sneak out of here. I mean, if I didn't want the sword, this would be a 5 gold quest, which is really nice. But I'll keep the sword just for speculation. It's kind of cool. It's a pretty dog shit bleed, though. 80 damage over 30 seconds boils down to like, what? 3 damage a tick? 5 damage a tick? Something like that? Okay. Nathanos.
No doubt you're another inept simpleton sent from the Dark Lady to train under a champion.
We've already had this discussion. Do not leave me waiting, rogue. Can I read this registry? I can. Okay. 3 pages. Entry date unknown. Name Nathanos Maris, Human Ranger, Lord of Lordaeron. Was this when he was a human? Entry. Kel'Thuzad Sunstrider's dissension in regards to my decision to allow Nathanos Maris into the Order is noted. It should also be noted that Nathanos, although a human, is one of the most gifted rangers I have ever had the pleasure of training. Continued. For millennia, we've isolated ourselves from outsiders. I will be the first among us to admit that mistakes were made in the past. Humans should have never been exposed to magic. I will not deny this, but I will not condemn us to this guarded existence for the blunders of our predecessors. There is much that a coexistence between the Quel'Dorei and the other races of this world could bring. We must practice tolerance. Continued. It is with these words, then, that I deny Kael's request in regards to Nathanos Maris. He will prove to be an invaluable ally. Mark my words. Signed, Sylvanas Windrunner, Ranger General of Silvermoon. So this was before Sylvanas had been corrupted by the Lich King, before the battle at Silvermoon. This is back when Nathanos was a human, and Sylvanas, was still like a high elf.
I trust you did not read the registry. Not even you would do something that idiotic.
Yeah, I definitely did. God, a lot of quests here. The corpulent one, Duskwing, oh how I hate thee.
Up until now, you have completed the missions I have assigned, even if not in the most timely manner. I suppose you think that you are ready for a challenge. Yes, imbecile. Perhaps you are ready for a more involved set of missions. The albino demon bat Duskwing roams the countryside just north of here. Track him down and destroy him.
We've seen him before.
Return to me with a patch of his white fur, and you shall be rewarded.
So we could get the... Excuse me. Duskwing gloves. More for a boomkin, but they look pretty shitty, if I'm being honest. Or the Duskwing mantle. Now, these are really good. 17 agility, 6 stamina. We would gain 7 agility, lose 10 strength, but gain 6 stamina. It's a tough trade-off. My shoulders might still be better than these, but these are very good shoulders, and it's a 5 gold quest. Plus, if I were to just sell these, it's an extra 1.5 gold, so you figure that's 5. That's 6.5 gold for this quest. The corpulent one.
Past the Argent Dawn encampment of Light's Hope and west of Northdale, you will find the corpulent maggot beast, Borrelgore. I've lost entire regiments to that monster. His size knows no bounds. The more he eats, the greater his girth becomes. While I would not suffer any emotional harm should the beast devour you, I would prefer that you were the victor. I recommend you enlist the help of others for this mission. Borrelgore has been known to devour small battalions foolish enough to attack him.
These 2 quests might be tough to solo. I might try it, but... Okay, so find Borrelgore. We get the Ichor Splitter, the Sarah's Guide, or the Skullstone Hammer. Each of these is very nice as far as like what we could sell it for. This model is sick. I don't think there's another model that looks exactly like this. There's one that has the same like shape, but a different color. This one specifically, this like green one-handed axe is really cool looking. Here we'd probably just take the staff for sales price, but this mace is also pretty cool looking. Now, I don't remember the exact health that Duskwing had when we saw him, because we saw Duskwing like out in the wild, but I was like, ooh, be careful. I'm not sure if I feel comfortable soloing them. Like, worst case scenario, as long as I can gouge them, I can gouge kite anything, right? But they're level 60 elite quests, and like we've already made it to the end, you know? I don't have to do anything crazy or risky. I just want to finish up the quests that are like, you know, easy enough to finish up, that don't require a group. Oh, goodness. I'm going to be struggling to make it through the next 45 minutes, I'm not going to lie. We'll head up to Tyrion. We'll probably save Duskwing and Borrelgore for another time. I don't think I'm even going to attempt to do them tonight, but at some point we will attempt to do them. As well as I'll probably take one attempt at Princess Mizrael, the quest that we've kind of held on to this entire time. I think I draw. No, there it is. Summon the princess there. Yeah. Mizrael. Tyrion.
Race does not dictate honor, person. While you.
Easy there, buddy. Let's go with demon dogs first.
Well done, adventurer. Come, rest. Let us eat and talk of days long past.
3.5 gold. Carrying grubbage. You will grow to tolerate the taste, undead.
May the light watch over you. Bless you, young one.
Blood-tinged skies.
You are a shining example of decency, person. It has been long since I have
We're
felt
undead.
the blood of heroes pump through my veins. Your acts of bravery are uplifting.
Alright, chain quest. Redemption.
You have worked hard, friend. Rest your weary bones and allow me to properly introduce myself.
Yeah, who are you? Sit and listen to my story, undead. I'm ready to hear your tale, Tyrion.
I must apologize for not being entirely truthful with you in regards to my identity. I had to be certain that you could be trusted. Few people would have selflessly lent assistance to an old and forgotten hermit. You have proven yourself as one of those people, a person of integrity and honor. And
thank you, Tyrion. What of your true identity?
my son, Talon, was only a child when I was found guilty of treason and banished from the Alliance to live a life in exile. I chose to remain here so that I could watch over him, to somehow ensure that he would grow up an honorable man. As I had hoped, he took my place as Lord of Mardenholda, but in a cruel twist of fate, joined the ranks of the Scarlet Crusade. He is now their High Lord Traveler.
Oh, shit. I didn't know Tyrion's son was the leader of the Scarlet Crusade. Wow. That's terrible.
Race does not dictate.
That's not...
I must apologize for not being my son. Race doesn't.
Indeed, the Scarlet Crusade are an aberration of the Order of the Silver Hand. You must believe me, undead. Talon is a good man. He needs guidance. He needs to remember. Remember what it is to be noble and honorable. I know that in his heart, he knows what he does is wrong. Will you help him? Will you help him remember? I will, Tyrion. Redemption.
The Fordring redemption will be a difficult task. Are you prepared? To help Talon regain what he has lost, you must gather items from his past. The first such item is a toy that I gave to him on his 7th birthday. It was his most cherished possession, a miniature warhammer, an exact replica of my very own. After I was banished for treason, his mother told him that I had died. He was taken to my false grave at the Undercroft, where he buried the hammer along with my memory forever. You must venture to the Undercroft and recover Talon's hammer.
Well, we were just at the Undercroft, so, you know, we can get that probably on the way back, but I think one thing's for certain, in tonight's episode, I do want to get done Heroes of Darrowshire. I believe I can get the shield pretty easily, and then the Librum is what's going to be tricky. But I can just kind of sneak around up here. Or at least I'm hoping that I can. Hopefully we don't get dismounted. I'm just going to run. I mean, we just have so much junk. Running low on food here, too. I should have stocked up before we left the Undercity, but I'll try to make a mental note when we log off later to get some more food. So I think the shield is just, as they said, you know, either inside the barn or on the outside of this barn. There's the shield, okay. I should probably dagger dance here, but at the same time, kind of around a good bit of them. I don't really love this. Not crazy about this at all. I actually think I need to fight my way in back through here. I don't think I want to just pull that raw. Oh my god. 30% reduction on all attributes? That's a bit harsh, no? And cripple. Slows my attack speed down like so much. Brutal moves. I want to see if I can just... Hoping that the Hungering Wraith will just move. Right as I'm about to... There we go. As I take the shot. Oh, that's so bad. Don't tell me it... Okay. Yeah, it's a ghost. Of course I can't. Okay, the Hungering Wraiths become enraged.
Warning. Health warning.
Let's see if I can get in here and get that shield. This Hungering Wraith is probably going to be a problem, though. It's not gonna be long enough. Yes, it is. 10 minutes, a chill surrounds you. I'm haunted for 10 minutes. All right, hopefully a safe, easy trip up north. We'll sneak in to where the Scarlet Crusades main camp is. I think it should be called Darrowshire, no? What's the name of this place? Well, I guess we'll see. It's a lot of spiders. Yep. There's the Scarlet Crusade camp. Which just tells me, yep, we're very close to, I think it's Darrowshire. Alright, this is going to be a long journey up. But I think for the most part, we're going to be sneaking through most of it because, I mean, we are just vastly outnumbered here, and there is a lot of elites further up I need to be very careful about. We got mages, we got knights. I could try and pickpocket from them, but at the same time, imagine I'm right here, pickpocket that fails, all of these guys aggro me. I got a mage, I got a knight, 2 knights, an avenger, and then I have to use my vanish, and then I don't have my vanish if things go bad later, right? So it's just like, I'll pass on the little bit of extra golden potions we might get from pickpocketing right now. We're on a mission. Cavalier Durgan. I don't like that. Low-key, that kind of scared me. Why are you following me? Hello? Is this because I'm haunted? Okay, here we go. Oh, Darrowshire. Darrowshire Poltergeist. Oh, Darrowshire, I would give 1,000 lives for you. So yes, we are in Darrowshire. True silver on the wall up here. These are the elites. Hearthglen. Oh shit. Wait, he picked up on me even in my stealth? Is it because I'm haunted? This might be an issue. Let's try this again. Dude, this guy's picking up on me from so far away. Am I not gonna be able to sneak in here? I mean, I know they're humans, but like, I have extra points in Master of Deception. Is he really? Can they all see me? Let's try one more time. That'll kind of throw a wrench in the plans if that's the case. They're all sentinels. Nah. I can't get past them. What the hell? Alright, for me that's probably a little too risky. This might be one that we have to skip. If I could actually sneak past the guards, I think I could actually get this done solo, but the fact that I can't even make it through the front gate without one of the guards always detecting me, I don't know, boys. I think this is just going to be a skip, unfortunately. I can't really hide the quest until I turn in the other one, though. Alright, so I think we're going to try and get Talen's hammer. Spend the rest of the night, for the most part, trying to do that. And then these two are elite quests as well, so I'm not sure if these are going to be something that we can actually do or not either. They're elite quests. That's, you know, they're level 60 elite quests. I was devoured by Horgus. I can still feel his teeth upon me. I think because these are just level 60 elite quests, I'm gonna just go ahead and ixnay them. Alright, let's get Talen's hammer. I think we're getting close to the end of this quest chain as far as like before the elite quests and the dungeon quests start coming from this chain, because I'm sure there's some quests that are like go into Stratholme and learn about my history there or whatever. Like, you know, that's where it's going to stop for us. So we're pretty much done with the Eastern Plaguelands, I think. Like, we'll finish this chain up with Tyrion, get all the way to the end section of it that I can do, and then head to the final zone of the game for us, which is going to be Silithus. And there's not going to be too much to do here. I say that and I look and there's like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quests maybe. But most of the stuff here is like elite stuff, raid stuff, PvP stuff. So there's not too much to do in Silithus. So again, I think we're going to have this thing finished by episode 150 at the latest. I don't think we're going over 150, which is nice. That was where I kind of wanted to have this thing done. 150 hours put into this character, give or take a little more, because some episodes have gone over an hour, but I think for the most part the average episode length for this series was like maybe an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 15 minutes, because for the most part we go about an hour, hour and 5, hour and 10 is the average. If we go long, we go like an hour and 20, an hour and 30. And then the longest we've ever gone is like close to 2 hours, but I don't think we hit 2 hours. I didn't want to hit 2 hours in one episode, but... Alright, let's at least try and get Talen's hammer and have that done for tonight, and then see if there's anything else to go off this quest chain, and then start making our way towards Silithus, I think. Hopefully we'll be done with EPL tonight, and we can just start making our way towards Silithus. And next time we play, start, you know, kind of working towards finishing up the quests. See, I'm not even haunted anymore, and I'm still being followed by these ghosts of Darrowshire that I guess kind of believe in me. Let's pop some fresh poisons on. You were devoured by Horgus too, so was the last guy. So these guys aren't human, so I should be able to sneak past them pretty well, and I should be pickpocketing them though, for that exact reason right there. I do need more health potions. Shite. I see him right there. Well, maybe that's not him, but please don't run. Okay. Maybe his hammer's actually out back. Yep, sure enough. Search the false grave. Two-minute curse, reducing my stamina and spirit by 28. Yuck. Like, God, I'll be so glad to be out of the sun. Everything here is just a curse or a disease. It's annoying. Mercutio, Filth Gorger. Alright, well, we gotta go for it.
Health warning.
Oof. And we vanish. And we're out. Let those boys go back to robbing their graves or whatever they want to do. We're heading to Tyrion. Villains gets turned in back at Carlin. This also might have a chain that keeps going until eventually a dungeon quest or an elite quest or something, but we'll keep following that until it doesn't. Or does, I guess I should say, but... I've already used 20 of the instant poison level 6s that I've made recently. Burn through my instant poisons, it's crazy. That's why I made so many. %70 movement speed is just such a slow. That's crazy, man. Like, I don't think that needs to be 70%, but like hell, even 50%, and then the other crippling poison could have been like 30, and that would still be a crazy good poison. But 70%. Hopefully we can just outrun those bats and drop their aggro. All right, we'll talk to Tyrion, and then I'll probably, get the chain, pause, and run back to Light's Hope, talk to Carlin, and then see where we're going from there. He must be redeemed. Engraved to my dear boy, Talon, with love, Father.
It was destiny that we meet, adventurer. You have blessed me with your kindness.
Ah, poor Tyrion.
The Order of the Silver Hand was utterly decimated when Uther was slain. The boy held out for as long as he could. Pushed to the war-torn hamlet of Northdale, he made his final stand. Were any of the Order left alive, he thought, and did it matter? It was with that thought that Talon threw down the standard of the Order and renounced all that he had known. His honor left upon the blood-soaked ground of Northdale. You must travel to Northdale and recover that symbol of lost honor.
Again, I think Northdale is where I literally just was. Oh no, okay. Northdale's actually up here, so we'll try to do that probably next time. I think by the time that I get back to Light's Hope, turn this in, and then travel to Northdale on the northeast, recover the symbol of light, return to Tyrion for it. I mean, is this it doesn't say it's an elite quest. We could try it real quick. Tell you what, for the sake of time, since we're just going to be doing a good bit of running here, I'm heading back to Light's Hope Chapel. I'll pause the video as we run. I'll resume when we get to Light's Hope, and then from Light's Hope, we'll run up to a Lost Honor and see if we can do this real quick before the end of the night. And then Hearth back to the Undercity and wrap it up. And then next time we play, we'll come back to Tyrion, see what he has to say, see if there's a chain with Carlin. I'm sure there's going to be, so... like I said, I'll pause for a second and I will resume when we get to Light's Hope Chapel. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright gamers, we are just pulling up to Light's Hope Chapel once again. Let's talk to Carlin. See what he has to say.
What can I do for you?
Villains of Darrowshire.
See you later.
Did you find the skull and sword, Bale?
You found them. Well done, adventurer. These relics hold a power I do not fully understand, a power you will one day harness. They also bring dark memories to my mind, memories of death and treachery, and of the last night of Darrowshire.
A power you will one day harness. Is that like... Is that foreshadowing for one day we'll become Death Knights? So it looks like I can't continue on with the quest chain unless I complete Heroes of Darrowshire, so this might be the end here for this quest chain with Carlin. So really we just have one thing left, which is finishing up Tyrion's quest chain until we can't continue on any longer. Seems to be a war. The caravan. We're just gonna poke our head up here real quick and see if this is actually a quest we can get done real quick. Death Singers. I think if this is an easy enough quest for the remainder of the time that we have tonight, I'll probably go ahead and start the trek to Silithus and try and get us into Silithus tonight. It is getting late and I do really want to go to bed, but we still have about 15 minutes, so alright, we should be coming up on it. Northdale, there it is. Let's cross this bridge. Eyeless Watcher. Greater invisibility on these things. Calls for help. Don't like that. Okay, let's slip into the shadows and see if maybe we can spot some of these eyeless watchers before they spot us. Is this in the bottom of the lake? Damn it, it is. Nice. Alright, well that was a lot easier than I thought. I guess I'm gonna pause and run back to Tyrion and see what this gives us. Because I don't wanna leave EPL and then have to come back another time like, oh shit, far in the future. I don't know what this was. This kinda scared me. Let me pay attention here. But yeah, I don't want to leave the Eastern Plaguelands and then, like, you know, we have one quest that we have to come back for and turn in, and then we get all the way to Silithus and we're still working on the Tyrion chain. So I'd rather just get all this done while I'm here now. So I'm gonna run back to Tyrion. I'm gonna pause as we run because that's a long run, and I will resume when we get there. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright gamers, we are pulling up on Throndaril River, where Tyrion lives. I think we're going to turn this in, see what else Tyrion has to offer, and then get ready to wrap it up for the night. I'm getting pretty tired. We'll probably hearth back to Undercity, finish tying up some loose ends, and then be done. I've lost honor. My faith will guide you, Bill. The light knows no bounds. So we did receive the symbol of the lost honor, aka a flag of the Order of the Silver Hand that was discarded in the lake of Northdale.
It is as glorious now, even in its tattered state, as the day I looked upon it and took my oath of allegiance. His redemption comes, and perhaps mine with it. When Talon was a child, we would oft visit Caer Darrow on family excursions. On our last visit, an artist by the name of Renfrey painted a portrait of us poised along the beachside. It is my fondest memory of both Talon and Karandra, for it was at that moment, with my wife and son in my arms, that I felt a bond of love and family that I would never know again. If this painting still exists, you must find it. Travel to the ruined island of Caer Darrow and see if the painting or the artist remain.
Of course. And that's got to be, yep. So this is where Stratholm is. We might have enough time to swing down there real quick and see if that painting is still there. Artist Renfrey. We'll go speak to the artist because it seems like they might still be alive. And then from there, we'll probably hearth. I'm very pleased at how long this quest chain is before it, you know, kind of becomes an elite quest or a dungeon quest or a raid quest or whatever, you know. I should have not swam. I should get back on land. It's definitely gonna be faster if I stay on my oars. Hmm. There seems to be a waterfall, and I'm not sure if it's faster for me to... go around. Can I maybe survive? I mean, it doesn't look like it's a very big waterfall. I just like that. That's cool. You can see inside Stratholme from here. That's so sick. Old Darrowmere Lake, huh? Let's go across. It's a hell of a lake. It's very deep, holy. Okay. Pulling up on Caer Darrow. This place seems dead. Oh! Artist Renfrey.
How could I forget? Many of the spirits on this island are cursed to relive their last happy memory before they met their tragic end. I too am cursed. But not as they. I am one of the few that remembers all. Perhaps this thing that you ask me is why I haunt these ruins. Perhaps this thing I tell you shall set me free. The painting, it hung on the wall of my workshop, inside the Order's barracks, for years. After Tyrion's trial was over, I knew that I could no longer keep the painting visible. I hid it in a place that they would never think to look. Travel to Stratholme and make your way deep inside what is now the Scarlet Bastion. Search for a painting of our twin moons. Chip away at the paint until you uncover my masterwork of love and family. May the light guide your actions.
So here we go. I think we're finally at the end of the chain here. Stratholme. Unfortunately, a dungeon quest, yes. And that sucks, but I'd love to know more about this quest chain. And on the actual classic era servers where I've started a new character and I'm going to 100% all the quests, I will learn about it. So I think let's go ahead and Hearth, finish spending the last 5 minutes of this session wrapping things up.
For a spell.
I need to get some more food before we play next. I need to sell some items. I need to put some stuff up in the bank. I need to make sure my bags are nice and organized. I need to get rid of the bone fragments, the scourge stones, the invader scourge stones, the corrupted scourge stones, keep the commission. I don't know what this dampener is for. Sell the headdress feather. Sell the spirit beads. It's kind of hard to hold this stuff. I think the Hemia's Slayer, I just need to sell this thing. I have too many weapons as is. It looks cool, but
Rest your weary bones for a spell.
this isn't you know, I can't transmog weapons or anything like that, so I might as well just sell this thing. We're up to 200 gold, which is really exciting. I mean, I don't need money, but it's nice to have it. If I want to buy anything, gear, items from specific vendors. If I get, you know, even more, I could get epic ground mount, but that isn't likely to happen. What else do I want to put up? I think I'll put up this rune cloth. Hold on to the meat for now, I guess. Let's go ahead and craft some more powder too. Dense blasting powder, that'll give us another full stack of 20. Then we'll probably just jump in our coffin and get ready to wrap it up for the night. Oh, I'm exhausted. I think tomorrow night we're gonna get on a little earlier and start knocking out what last little bit we have here with these side quests. As far as like in my own free time, I might try and get to neutral with Timber Mall so we can finish that. I need to do the Vividir Elixir, taking back Silithus. This is where we're heading. We need to go to Moonglade and talk to Rabin. And then other than that, yeah, another one is just getting to neutral with Timber Mall. So it's just a couple loose ends for the most part, but after that, then we're heading into Silithus, and we are going to get ready to wrap the game up. All right. Looks good to me. All right. We're going to call this one here for now, guys. We're just about hit an hour. 58 minutes. It's good enough to me. I'm so tired. I got to get off, guys. I'm exhausted. I got to go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless, gamers.